Hello everyone. I'm glad you made it to this page because I really want to show you exactly what you can start doing today and implement into your restaurant marketing strategy to start bringing in customers tomorrow. So today what I'm going to show you is this basically three-step approach to bringing customers into your restaurant, right? And as an agency, we've worked with literally hundreds of different restaurants, from fast food, fast casual to sit down, and we really understand the industry and the scene. And so what I'm about to show you is really taking off statistical data that we've gathered over the last 3 years from working on the campaigns with multiple clients. So I really want you to pay attention to it closely, because what you're gonna see, I'm sure, is probably gonna surprise you a little bit, but it also gives you some really insightful tips on what you can do to ultimately grow your restaurant, right? Okay, so let's get into it. Now, what I've drawn out here is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Now, essentially what I wanna do, and what I do for all my clients and all our restaurants we work with, is we try to get people to come 3 times to a specific location or locations. And here's kind of the approach, right? So if I can get someone to come to your restaurant, okay, just the first time, and I can show them a great experience, serve them great food, ultimately let them leave happy as can be, the statistical likelihood that they're gonna come back a second time is 40%. So I'll put that in right here, 40% likelihood, okay? Now, on that second visit, if I can show them the same great experience, serve them same great food, let them leave happy as can be, the statistical likelihood they're gonna come back a second to a third time is about the same. It's 42%. Okay? Now, on this third visit, this is where it gets the most important, right? On that third visit, if you can show a customer that same great experience, delight them just a third time, the statistical likelihood that they're gonna come back a fourth is 70%. %70%, guys. 70%. It's a really big number, right? A really big number. Now, the reason I like touching on this third time is because essentially what these stats tell us, right, is if I can just get someone to come to your restaurant 3 times, or you can do this for yourself, right, you've won the customer for life. That's really all it is, right? So the question next is, how do we do it, okay? How do we get someone to come that first, second, and third time, right? Well, it's easy, guys. On that first visit, you give them a free item. Now, typically what I like offering for free is something like a French fry, or some kind of appetizer that doesn't cost you guys a whole lot, but is also something that people aren't gonna come in and get just that and leave. So for sake of example, let's just offer a free fry, right? Now I'll put free X. So you guys can just decide what you think is best, right? We wanna offer them something free to get someone to come to your restaurant for the first time, because I'll tell you this right now, people are creatures of habits, right? And they go to the same restaurants all the time. To get someone to change that habit and try something new, sometimes you have to give away something. Sometimes a free fry, sometimes a free salad, sometimes free whatever makes sense for your restaurant, but kind of expect to give away something, and something that can be paired with another item, right? And that's why I like appetizers, because no one gets an appetizer and leaves. They get an appetizer and probably buy, an entree and maybe a drink, right? Now, once they've come in here, what I typically love doing with some of our restaurants, some of our sit downs, is put a red napkin on the table. That way you notify your staff, right, that this is a first-time customer and you want to give them extra attention. You want to show them a great time, because remember, you're trying to impress them. This is a first impression, as you guys know in the restaurant space. First impressions are everything, right? Cool. All right, now once that person finishes their meal and they're about to leave, before they leave, walk up to their table and slap on another promotional print coupon for a free something else. So we'll call it a free Y, okay? Got a free X. They come into their restaurant on the second time, they use the free Y. You show them a great time, maybe this time you give them a salad, okay? They come in, they have that salad, they get something else, and they're excited as can be. Man, this is a great restaurant, okay? Great restaurant, right? Now, once they've gone that free item, remember, the third time is the charm, okay? Third time's the charm. And a lot of restaurants I work with have this kind of resistance. Well, do they give them a third something for free? Well, you don't have to, but I would say if you get them a third time, remember, you get them for life. So let's give them free Z. something else. One last free item. So they come in that last time, you show them that great time. Ladies and gentlemen, by that point, you've won that customer for life. You've won them for life. After that point, they should continue coming back to your restaurant at least once a month for the next year. Now, what I like thinking about too is for all of our clients, the reason I love the restaurant space as a marketer, right, is because when I'm advertising to new restaurant customers, right, when I'm trying to bring in a new audience, of course, there's an advertising cost associated with it. But when you look at the lifetime value of your customers, right, over the course of a year, if that potential customer is coming back 10 or more times, what is the return on your investment? If I spend $10 to get someone into your restaurant, and I'm including the cost of these items and the cost of the ads, right? And they end up spending $100+ dollars, 10x return. 10x return, guys. So, this is kind of the model we like to use. And what I've just showed you is models that you can do legitimately yourself, right? Models that you can do literally starting today. Someone walks in your restaurant, ask if it's their first visit. And if it is, give them something for free to delight them. Give them something free to excite them and make them want to come back, right? Now, this is all great stuff, and I hope you learned a lot from it, right? But what I will say is what our company specializes in is digitizing this whole thing and doing it online to supercharge this strategy. So, it's a matter of what you guys want to do. And I'd like to offer just this one opportunity, if you guys would like, to do a free strategy call with me, one-on-one, and we will discuss exactly what your restaurant can do to supercharge this, right? Guys, it's free on us. So, I'd highly encourage you to do it. Like I said, we work with about 150 restaurants right now. My goal is by the end of it to have over 500. And, I obviously want to grow as a company, and I want to help other restaurants grow as well. So if you guys do want to learn more about what exactly we do, and you want to learn how you can really supercharge this strategy, because like I wanted to show you, you don't need any kind of any kind of ads to do this. But the moment you digitize this, the moment you supercharge your strategy, you guys, that's how you grow your restaurant really, really, really big. And what I will say is we really do live in a digital world today where if you're not meeting your customer online, it's a lot harder for them to find you, right? I mean, you can't rely on word of mouth marketing anymore. You just can't. There's a lot more you can be doing. There's a lot more I'd like to show you of what you can do. So click that book call button below. Let's book a call. I'll discuss everything with you, what you need to know. We'll discuss all the problems, all the opportunities. We'll really dive deep into your restaurant marketing strategy to see what you're doing. Is it working? Is it not? Can we do better, right? And then I'll help you maybe potentially try to bridge that gap to figure out, are we a solution? And if we're not a solution, maybe I can refer you to another partner that can be a solution for you. And at the very least, maybe you'll walk away with some kind of value that you can start implementing into your restaurant today. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. I hope you click that button below, and I look forward to speaking with you guys soon. See ya.